What's up, you guys? Some people have been asking on an update on my sacred cactus garden, so I figure I'll give you a kind of quick rundown on what I have and what's going on. So I guess we'll start from the left and go to the right. I'm not going to name everything just because that would take forever, but we got the classic lumberjack. And this one are all Desert View Bridgei. Then we have an Icaro Wowie, really nice. This isn't a Trichocereus. This one just hangs out because it's cool and spiky. Cylindra puntia hystrix. They're from Guantanamo Bay, endangered. Very cool. Got Peru spiderweb. There's a bigger one. This is also Peru spiderweb. Sharing the pot kind of is a TBM, a Bridgei monstrose. That this is the Italian clone. Here we have the thing fell. This is Cowabunga, a stump. Hopefully it'll pup soon. Yard Bridgei. I believe this is Peru Seymour. He got a little bit sunburned. The sun was intense this year. Right here we have the famous, legendary Ogun, or Ogun Bodede Matukana. Here we have a Gary's Jewels tip. It's kind of stretched out because of when it was cut and it took a while to root. Here we have another one. This is also a Gary's Jewels stump. This guy I might want to, you know what, I'll leave it. Here we have a Sharks Blue grafted to PC. Hopefully this pup soon. Standard run-of-the-mill PC growing out of my big pot right here. We have Bridgei, Marty McFly. This one is a Peru from Los Osos, which is supposed to get like monstrose and crested, which it is kind of monstrose. Hasn't crested for me yet, but we'll see. Chilensis, Oscar Cross. This is one of Cap's cuts. It was labeled as a Peru, but we don't think it's a Peru. It might be a Nuthianus just because of the way the spines are. And the shape just isn't quite right for Peru, but we'll see. Next, this is Bridgei Centipede. This is a graft. Neighbor's dog freaking out for some reason. Here's another TBMC. This one's grafted. That other one, the Italian one, is on its own roots. PC got some pups coming out from the base, which is cool. This is my baobab tree, obviously not a cactus, but pretty cool. Have Scott Hulk Cross. Taurus and Torres, Olivia. This is like a brain coral crest, really cool. It's amazing to think that this is also this, and this is a T. Patrinoy LER. Well, it's not literally that, but same species. Here we have another one of Cap's cuts. This is his Melty Bridge, which is looking pretty melty. Took forever to root, but finally it's going. Behind it is Fabrante, a Cusco, local Cusco. Next to that is Guru, really cool New Zealand Pacanoy. Then there is King Henry, a nice stump with a pup pushing. Here's another one, it's got a basal too. Curbside Peru, behind it is a Big Mac slab graft, which produced quite a few for me. And I just recently cut it and it's already pumping again. Let's see here. Next is this is a Gary's Jewels. This is a mid stump. Here we have Doff, however the fuck another pretty famous Southern California clone. Here we have Yogi. Yogi's really nice. This is an LER. It's just a graft though. Kathleen Nudscope. Pretty crazy, lots of pups on that one. Typical Altman's TPM, another Cusco Fabrante. Behind that is another King Henry, that's a tip. There's Scott Farah, really nice one from Australia. This is another Fabrante tip. Lots of basils coming out. Some basil pups on a lot of stuff this year. Huanu, Exotic Gardens. That's a TBM I got from Taj. Let's see. I really like this one. It's a weirdo that was grown from seed. SSO1, SSO2, crossed with Olivia. Really cool. Peru Blue #1, BP01. I also have BP03. Still need to get BP02, but eventually I'll get it. This one is a Macro and Scop, Clyde Scop. I believe this is also, oh no, this is, it says this one's a Pachinoi, but it doesn't look Pachinoi. Tambo Machaya? I don't know. Another curbside cut. That's a Sharks Blue mid. Still waiting for it to throw pups. Here we have Cordobensis, Walua Monster, Oceanside 02. Probably my favorite plant, which is Huanucoensis Calvo. All of this growth is in 1 year. I completely cut it down, and it's grown all of these heads in a year, which is like absolutely insane. Loves being in that big pot. It was restricted to a little 10-gallon for like decades, and once I put it into a big one, it just exploded. Here we have another King Henry mid, pushing lots of pups. This one's a Gary that I logged and is now starting to throw up some real results. Hopefully I get some more pups out of it. Yard sale #1 mid. Oh, here's some random little graphs I have. That's the famous BBG 48.1540. Here we have Pachinoi VMP variegated mother plant. Here's BP03, and here's another Yogi. I actually have 2 Yogis. I bought the one, and the other one I got as a gift. No name Huanu. I don't know where this Huanu came from, or I know who it came from. It came from Jay Weber, but I don't know the story on it. Bruce's Dragon, really, really cool, melty, monstrose bridge ZI. He's got some random seedlings down here. I won't go into them too much. Here we have, this is Peruviana's Hamilton's Crest. I believe this one is also another Australian, or might be New Zealand, but I'm pretty sure it's from Australia. Got some crazy crested stuff going on at the top. Here we have another King Henry. Once again, I have lots of King Henry stumps from when I cut the mother plant for the owner. Here we have Volta, really cool. Some say it's a Huanu, some say it's a Pachinoi. I don't really care. It's cool looking. Behind it is Sonoma Creek Blue Peru. This is an Icaro DNA crossed with Blue Peru. I forget which number. It's on the tag, but I don't feel like going down there. Caps Super Peru. That's the third tricho that came from Caps Cuts. Crazy long spines on some of the older growth. Haven't seen it on the newer growth yet, but it could just be a matter of time. Maybe it needs more sun. I don't know. We'll see. This is Scott Emerson. This is, I believe that's Wowie and SSO2. And I also have the reverse cross, which is right here. This is SSO2 Wowie. Another King Henry stump. This one's probably the biggest. He's a big boy. Big boy. Graham, another, I have a soft spot for the melty monstrose stuff, so there's another one. This is Skip, you know, throwing some pups finally. That one took forever to root and throw pups too. Coming over here, I have this cool variegated graft. This is Lance and Wassanoms. I don't know. This is another Sonoma Creek Blue Peru. Here we have a Cowabunga graft. There's another Cowabunga graft with 2 heads. I have yet to throw pups yet, but I'm hoping soon. Here we have N1 crossed with TPM, clone number 2. Another crazy crested one. I'm going to move this. Move the little plant there so that way you can see it in all its glory. Crazy looking crest. Big fan. This one's not a tricho, but it's cool. I believe that's McQuellia puntia or Cylindra puntia. I don't remember. I believe it's McQuellia puntia McQuellii. That's another Cusco Fabrante. This is Macro Manuel Terra. That's Peru Victoria, another one I got from Taj. That's about it. Oh yeah, couldn't forget the legendary CSD. Had some rough times getting it rooted and stuff. Got these little spots, but it seems to be growing out of them and doing well. But yeah, very cool cut. We'll see how it grows out and if it turns out to be as legendary as its reputation. Here is the King Henry cut I'm trying to root. I saw some roots popping out of it, but we'll see how that goes. What is this? What are you? This is Echoca OP. This plant right here, all these leaves, this is a Datura whitey sacred Datura plant. I have a bunch of them strewn about. Make pretty flowers. Yeah, that's about it for the Trichocereus. There's obviously stuff I didn't name in here just because it would take forever. Like, this is an Argentinensis. But yeah, that's more or less the collection as far as these goes. I have some other ones in another corner, but some of them I want to keep secret and others are just not very noteworthy. So, you know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.